Okay, hello guys. I just wanted to make this announcement on my YouTube. Um, it's a pretty big deal, um, but it wouldn't seem like a big deal to those of you that know me in real life. Um, but it is a big deal to me and to people who don't know me, who would be like, "Isn't this guy supposed to be a musician? Like, isn't that his whole shtick?" But yeah, I started music as a hobby when I was about 13 years old, playing piano and guitar for 20 years or so. And um, I've come to the conclusion in 2026, beginning of 2026, a day or so before the Firehorse year that starts in February, come to the conclusion that I think I actually want to give up music. I've got everything that I wanted out of it. I've run out of ideas, and I'm not getting joy out of it, and I'm not sounding good to myself anymore. And I'm saying this in the middle, no, not even in the middle, but like in the first, I've finished like a few tracks on my new album, and I've decided to can it, just chuck it out, because it's just not really that great. And yeah, my next step is just to solidify everything so that everything that I have made that stands on streaming platforms and stuff can stay. And when Subvert comes around, that Subvert collectively owned Bandcamp successor, as they call it, as soon as that comes, I'll upload my music to that as a safe place for my music to stay. But as a creator of music, I've decided to throw in the towel and not do it anymore, because it's just, I don't want to do it as a career anyway. Like, I pretend I do to the public, but that's just to like solidify me more as an artist. What's real is just the hobby side, like having something to be a creative outlet. I have some ideas on what I actually want to do in life, and it does not include sitting around making music all the time. And I couldn't do that as a career, because I'd burn out on it. This has just been something that I do in my room, and maybe I never got much listeners. Like, nobody ever supported it. Like, all my friends that I grew up with in school never supported my music. So it's either I'm terrible at music that people wouldn't support me. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I'm just terrible. Or I'm really, really good that people were jealous. That's the other potential. Whatever it is, I don't mind. I just want to be done with it and move on to something new in life, and then finally die, which I can't wait to do. I can't wait to pass on from this life and be away from the mental stuff. Yeah, music did save my life in a sense. It got me out of suicide ideation, back in the day. But that's only because I was severely depressed back then, and I didn't have the medications that would help me, which is a side effect from having comorbid diseases like schizoaffective disorder and bipolar depression. Bipolic depression, just like being manic all the time, up and down. And I don't mean to say that I'm ready to die in a depressing way. I just mean my body's fallen apart, and the medications I've been on all these years, for 10 years, they've done a number on my internal world. Not mentally, but physically. Yeah, well, I'm going to create a new YouTube channel. Not using my name, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want to be a fresh start. And the Kale Anderson YouTube channel will stay as it is now for the rest of eternity until the internet dies in a apocalyptic heat death of the microcosmic universe. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. Not sure if this is going to be my last video on this channel, but it probably will be. I'll see you later.